Their CEOs are coming out bashing him. There's this one jerk off out of Australia. His name is Scott Farquhar or something. I don't know. Farquhar, something like that. I don't know his name. I don't know how to say it.
Oh man, that just sounds.
He's a billionaire too. He's got like 10 billion or something. Scott Farquhar. He's the CEO of Atlassian. He's very mad at Elon for making his people go back to work. He's like, he can't believe it. He says, this feels like something out of the 1950s. Making people go to work, Scotty. Seriously? Here, I'm going to give you a little glimpse of Scott. Here's Scott.
So my first piece of advice is about being different.
Be different.
About being your own person. When a young, promising tennis player was asked if she was the next Anna Kournikova, she replied, I'm not the next anyone. I'm the first Maria Sharapova. So if you really want to be successful in life, if you really want to make a difference and stand out, you need to be contrary. Now, it was here at UNSW when I met my co-founder, Mike. We figured we could find a job at any time, but it would always be hard to start a company. So why not start one when you're young and see what happens?
Shut up. You know what? I can't. This whole self-help generation we live in is annoying me. It's so annoying. Like, and by the way, everyone who's ever done a little self-help speech always starts with, number one, be different. You don't have to be somebody else. Be different. Scott, that's not groundbreaking, okay? Every self-help speech with everyone given starts with, be different. Be yourself. Okay? Yes, Scott, we've heard it before. That's genius. Thanks for the reminder.
That's a motivational speaker 101 right there. They got that book. No one has traveled your path. Okay?
This sounds like a guy who went out drinking the night before his speech and didn't have anything prepared, if you know what I mean. He's like, give me something.
Probably his best speech.
Mate, give me something, mate. He's like, Scotty, let's start with the whole be yourself thing. Oh, yes, brilliant. That's what it sounds like to me. No offense, Scotty. Farquhar. You seem like a good guy. He said that Musk comment that everyone at Tesla is required to spend a minimum of 40 hours in the office per week is an outdated approach to the future of how we will work. All right. Get him, Scotty. So everyone's mad at Elon for having the audacity to ask his employees who he pays to go to the office. Yet all of these office people are perfectly cool with the factory workers going to the sweaty-ass factory, putting lug nuts on these cars. But they're too good to go to the office. Oh, no, COVID. Yeah. No, it's because you want to take your kid to school, and I get that. It's admirable. So quit your job and be a stay-at-home dad or mom. If that's what you want to do, stay home. You have my blessing. We'll consider you resigned. We didn't see you show up, so I assume you quit. That's a pretty good thought process, if you want to ask me. He said, Atlassian employees choose every day where and how they want to work. We call it Team Anywhere. This has been key for our continued growth. All right, whatever, dude.
Team Anywhere.
Whatever. He said, we're setting our sights on growing this company to 25,000 employees by 2026. And Musk responded, and I love it when he responds. Here's what Musk tweeted in response to this Scott Farquhar guy. The above set of tweets illustrate why recessions serve as a vital economic cleansing function. Musk is also very, very leery of the economy right now. And he sent another email to his staff at Tesla saying, pause all hiring worldwide. And he wants to cut 10% of the jobs at Tesla because he knows this economy is effed. The economy is not in a good place. It's just not. And I'm sorry to be negative, but I sort of have an obligation to be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and rah, everything's going to be great. And everything's going to be great. Don't get me wrong, okay? Life's going to go on. We're going to be fine. But the economy's going to be it's going to be a dumpster fire for a couple years. It just is. Look at who our leader is. Look at the White House. I mean, did you expect anything else? Weren't we warned about this? I just hope the people on the left who voted so hard for the guy in the White House now, I hope they're happy. I hope they're happy with themselves. Musk said he has a, quote, super bad feeling, unquote, about the economy and needs to cut 10% of the jobs at Tesla. They employ 100,000 people now. So that's what, 10,000 people that they're going to fire, I guess. But from what I see, it's not going to be a problem because there are so many jobs available. Chase CEO, Goldman Sachs president, they're all saying that the economy is about to get very bad. In fact, they said a hurricane is right out there down the road coming our way. So it's not just me. It's not just me. Now, again, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to warn you that there is a recession and a stock market collapse ahead. But everything's going to be, like, life's going to be fine. We're going to, as humans, we're going to be fine.
Oh, and they want to take our guns.
Yeah. And they want to take your guns away. That's
It is schizophrenic. I mean, I don't even know what to call it. Manic, schizophrenic, whatever. And he's really good at it. So that's how we make extra money, is from the stock market. Well, these days, good luck. I feel like, I don't know. But we're in the bar now, and we don't use any gas because we don't go anywhere.
We're in the bar?
Yeah.
Oh.
The bar.
Catherine?
The bar, Ray.
Hey, Catherine,
Yes,
welcome to the show. How are you? It's Justin and LilShawn.
Hey, how are you doing?
We're great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm out on my porch looking at the beautiful sky, and it's awesome.
Nice.
It's better than garbage and stinkiness in D.C. So I've lived there. It is a shithole. So, sorry. I said shit.
Yeah, how about you don't repeat it? Don't repeat it again, though. Don't say that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's awful. I mean, awful. We had people doing it in the dumpsters and garbage everywhere. I am in a 2,000 square foot house. I paid $500 less and no state taxes a month. And it's a beautiful house. We paid $2,400 for a 934 square apartment and got locked in with the whole shutdown. But what I was trying to say is that it was so expensive for my husband just to, we call him foggering it, because he'd have to go across the street. They'd run you over. And he had to get to the bus, get to the metro, do all that. We're a one-car family right now. And it's still hard.
Yeah.
And he gets more work done at home because nobody's interrupting him, and he doesn't have to go and sit somewhere. Nobody knows he's there.
Right.
They don't know. Why can't he sit here? And he does. I get out of his way, give him his lunch, give him his dinner, and he works crazy hours. So it depends on, you can't work in a restaurant and not be there. I get it. I totally understand.
Yeah.
But with my husband, he's got a PhD, and so not that if you knew his story, you would appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Didn't graduate from high school, whatever, and got his GED and all that. But
hey, Catherine, we love you. Thank you for the call.
oh, you hated it, didn't you?
No,
I'm
you were
sorry.
great. No, stop. You were great.
I'm just saying, it's just one of those things that, for some people it works better, but for others it doesn't.
No, I know. Okay. I know. I agree totally. For your husband, it works better because he's not interrupted and he can have a turkey sandwich as opposed to going to the salad shop down the street.
Hey, yeah, the $20. I think it's Disney World in D.C. I'm serious. You want a hamburger, $20.
I know. All right, Catherine, have a great weekend. Love you.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt y'all.
No, you didn't.
No worries. Have a great weekend.
Cheers. We got to take a break. All right, so the economy is in the dumpster. Okay. And do you put money in Bitcoin now? Do you put money in the 401k? People are concerned right now about their money, and I don't blame them. One of my good friends is a realtor property manager, and he is very good at making money in real estate, even during a downturn. Greg Mann joins me. Quick break. We are live on a Friday. Justin is back. I will hit your messages. I will take your phone calls, 321-339-1055. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio.
This will take you straight there.
Startup sequence initialized.
The Dan Bongino Show.
Central Florida, it's Dan Bongino. I couldn't think of a better fit than being on Florida Man Radio. Look, I call it like I see it, plain and simple. It's not about Democrats or Republicans. It's about debunking any nonsense rhetoric, period. I'll give you my viewpoint from both my background in law enforcement and being in the White House, seeing everything from the ground floor. That's what you'll hear each weekday from noon to 3 during my show, The Dan Bongino Show, only on Florida Man Radio.
If you live in a community with an HOA, get the max for your fees with Morrison Management. Your voice as a homeowner makes a difference. So mention Morrison. Morrison Management is a local licensed firm that goes above and beyond to make sure your community fees are going to good use. Get a free consultation. Call Tammy Morrison, 407-542-0367 or online Morrison Management LLC.
Morrison Management, going above and beyond.
Heavy rains, leaky roofs, bad air quality. You've got damage. Now what do? Get answers and so much more on the Air Quality Assessors Radio Show. The Building Damage Experts. This and every Saturday from noon till 2, only on Florida Man Radio. This Saturday, it's the C3 Fest Craft Cornhole and Music Festival to benefit charity. Spend the day at the beautiful downtown Sanford waterfront with an up-and-coming country headliner, Willie Jones.
I'm Little Willie from around the way.
Originally debuted on America's Got Talent, The X Factor, and he's making it to the country scene. Fresh off live performances at the year's CMA Fest. Don't miss Willie Jones at C3 Fest this Saturday, June 4th. For event info, check out c3fest.info. That's c3fest.info.
Hey, it's Shannon Burke. Mike Lindell and MyPillow are friends of the show, and they're having an incredible BOGO sale on multiple MyPillow products. Right now, buy one, get one free pricing on MyPillow bed sheets, the Giza Elegance, MyPillows, the 6-piece towel sets, and so much more. Now's the time to join millions of Americans who have changed the quality of their sleep with MyPillow. Just go to the radio listener specials page at MyPillow.com and use the promo code FLMAN at checkout. That's promo code FLMAN. MyPillow products are made right here in the United States, and they come with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Take advantage of this limited time buy one, get one special on a huge selection of MyPillow products. And I've been using the MyPillow family of products for years. I urge you to give them a shot. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio specials page to find the incredible deals. Get the best night's sleep of your life with MyPillow. Make sure to use promo code FLMAN when you check out to get BOGO pricing on some of the best-selling MyPillow products. Now's the time to join millions of Americans who have changed the quality of their sleep with MyPillow. Go to MyPillow.com, use the promo code FLMAN at checkout.
Catch Between the Ribs with host Jonathan Morris, fourth-generation farmer. This and every Saturday at 5 p.m. Get first-hand insight into farming, faith, and family, explained only as Jonathan Morris can. So be prepared to be entertained. Between the Ribs, Saturdays at 5 p.m. only on the Florida Man Radio Network.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
As the weather heats up, if your air ducts are downright dirty, you have to call Stanley Steamer today and get those things cleaned out. Only Stanley Steamer can make your entire AC system as clean as can be, while improving your indoor air quality and the cleanliness of your house. Visit StanleySteamer.com to set up an air duct cleaning appointment today.
Florida Man Radio is live on iHeartRadio. Download the iHeartRadio app and take Florida Man Radio with you everywhere you go, 24/7.
I can't get enough.
Get breaking news, sports, comedy, talk radio shows, and more, all in one place. And if it's podcasts you're looking for, guaranteed you'll find one for your specific needs right now on the iHeartRadio app. Florida Man Radio is everywhere.
Anywhere I want, anywhere I need.
Thanks to the iHeartRadio app.
You don't get to be the league's all-time leading rusher without feeling some pain.
Pro football legend Emmitt Smith knows joint pain, and he also knows the old treatments aren't the only treatments. Today, there's a natural alternative to drugs and surgery. It's biologic therapies from QC Kinetics.
I'm talking regenerative solutions that encourage your body to heal and repair itself.
Do you have pain in your hips, knees, shoulder, lower back? Want to get your life back? The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics can help.
Call to learn more about this exciting natural way to deal with chronic joint pain.
Don't put it off. Call QC Kinetics. Restorative, regenerative solutions with no downtime and lasting results.
Don't let your joint pain keep you from doing the things you love. There's a new natural solution that patients are raving about.
QC Kinetics.
Make the call to QC Kinetics. Tell them Emmitt Smith sent you.
Call QC Kinetics, 689-244-7980.
That's 689-244-7980. QC Kinetics, 689-244-7980.
Gatorland knows you need more animals, more gators, and more fun. And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $16.50 admission now through the end of June. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
Get ready for no worries this Father's Day weekend.
Don't worry about a thing.
The nation's largest kid-friendly live concert series, Rock and Roll Playhouse, is coming to the Hard Rock Live Orlando Saturday, June 18th to perform the music of Bob Marley for Kids Live. Bring the little ones and experience the magic and the mystic of the music of Bob Marley for the whole family Saturday, June 18th. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster and HardRockLiveOrlando.com.
When you shop Goodwill, you don't just bring home a vintage dress or cat lamp. You bring home so much good to your community because everything you buy funds local job training and more. Goodwill, bring good home. Brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Now, back to the Justin Clark Show on Florida Man Radio.
Yeah, we're back. I'm back. I think some people probably want to go back to Brett Hatley at this point because of all the negativity this morning. But I'm not trying to be negative, and life's going to be okay. I mean, as humans, LilShawn, we're going to be fine, you know? I'm just telling you that we're entering into a recession and a very weird economy. We just are. Ask your Bitcoin friends or ask your stock market buddies or your Robin Hood buddies. Ask them, and they're going to say that, okay, things are not that great, and I think things are going to get worse. And a lot of you are wondering, what do you do with your money right now? Where you have a 401k and you're tired of seeing it go down, or an IRA that you're tired of seeing go down. Are there other ways to actually make money? Now, if you ask anyone who bought a property over the last, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, I was talking to someone yesterday, actually, who had 5 investment houses.
Wow.
And you know the guy. He had spent about $300,000 on the homes. $300,000 on all 5. He bought them in, I think, 2010 or 11.
Wow.
He's about to sell them for $1.5 million. And this guy doesn't need any money. He's like, I want to sell them because why not at this point, you know?
Awesome. Yeah, before it goes back down.
Yeah, but real estate, in my experience, has always been a good place to park money. And there are a lot of things that go into that thought process, like how long do you need to flip them quickly or not? And I don't know who better to ask this question to about real estate than a good buddy of mine, Greg Mann, Greater Orlando Realty USA. Greg, welcome to the show, buddy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Can you hear okay, or do I need to too loud?
No, it's a little bit low.
A little bit low? Can we turn him up a little bit, Sean?
Yeah.
I want to make sure
right
he's
there.
perfect, because this is important stuff we're going to talk about today.
So I got an
This is important.
There you go. You turn yourself up right there on the mic, on the level.
That's better talking.
Yeah, there you go.
That's better. Yeah.
Perfect.
And get a little closer to the mic if you can.
Okay, cool.
Now,
Or you could pull the mic to you.
Now, you are you're in regular real estate as well, and we'll talk about the market, which I do see turning a little bit towards the negative. We can talk about that, but a big part of the biggest part of what you do is property management. So you work with a lot of people who come in and buy a house with the intent of renting it out, and then you manage all that for them, where it's sort of turnkey. So this is an investment thing for your clients. They come in, they buy a house, they want to rent it. Now, the biggest part of our audience is in Central Florida near Disney, and in the Panhandle near Destin and Fort Walton Beach. So there are a lot of rental properties in both of those markets. But if I'm an investor who is concerned about what is going on economically in this country, I want to invest in real estate, I want to rent it out, what goes through our head, or what goes through our thought process as to, is investing in real estate a good way to invest?
Yeah, obviously, investing in real estate is a great way to invest. First of all, you've got a tangible item. You've got a property that you own, you maintain, and typically it appreciates. We've seen some markets where it declines, and it declines quite rapidly, but every single time, real estate's the best investment. I'll give you an example of one of my investors. He purchased 4 or 5 properties back in the last downturn. $80,000 a unit. They're worth $300,000 to $400,000 a piece now. He's had positive cash flow for 15, 16 years or whatever the length of time is. So is that a good investment? Yes, it definitely is. There are some people now that are buying in the wrong neighborhoods. I've just got a person that's come to me very recently with the property, first-time investor, worked with another agency to purchase the property, didn't do the homework. We cannot get this place rented. We cannot get it rented so that she can actually make money. So now she's in the situation, what do I do? Well, you can still rent the property. What's better than having someone buy your house and it's costing you $100 a month?
Yeah.
You can't beat that. So for me, real estate investment is always good. Single-family homes are really, really good. Townhouses are great right now. Condos you're dealing with a little bit different because you've got condo associations that are a little bit stricter. And if you look at the ratios when you're purchasing in condo units, sometimes you can't purchase with financing. But if you're cash, you're good. But you've got to look at the big picture. I'm buying a unit to do what? Make money out of it, to keep it as an investment. So I need to run my numbers up front. I need to make sure my numbers are looking good to me for my business plan. And if they are, involve a property manager, make sure the manager's managing it properly for you, and then have a 3 to 5 year plan. You also need to have a great CPA because at some point in time, you're going to pay some tax unless you're doing a rollover. And, you've got to think it through. If you don't, you can lose.
So again, a lot of people are buying these houses for investments in very touristy areas. So think Orlando, think the Panhandle. How is that different? And how has the rental rate been? I mean, are these places renting like crazy, or is it very hard to find renters?
No, it's places that are renting like crazy.
Really?
Whether doesn't matter really where you are. For instance, in and around the Disney area, lots of short-term rentals. People are selling them like crazy now because they've not reached their financial goals with them. And also they're getting the top dollar for them. But we're getting investors coming in saying, hey, this is a good time for me to purchase now because guess what? There's a lot going on with Disney right now. There's a lot, everyone's starting to move back to normality. People are starting to take a vacation. But Disney's actually repositioning people too. So short-term rentals here, short-term rentals anywhere in Florida, or long-term rentals are rocking. They really are.
So how do I make sure when I'm buying something for an investment? So the idea, I think, when you buy an investment property that you're going to rent out is you want to sit on it for a few years and then ultimately maybe sell it and you made money. But I want to also make sure I'm not having to put a ton of dough into it every month. I kind of want it to cover itself or even make money on that. I mean, what do I need to think about? What math do I need to do to make sure that I'm going to make money every month or at least not lose money? All the while I'm growing the value of this property over time.
Well, if you're a first-time investor and you're financing the property, get with a good loan officer to start with. Work out how much your monthly cost will be on the mortgage. Then look at, okay, what is the HOA? How much is that going to be? So now we know roughly your monthly expenditure, not including the property management cost yet. So then you got to look at the right location. It's all about location, location, location. Get the right location. Get with a good property manager who can do and analyze what's happening in that market. Okay, so my monthly cost is going to be $2,000. How much can I rent this property for? Well, I can get $2,200. So now, including the management fees, I'm actually going to make about $100 a month or $200 a month. It's not a massive amount.
Right.
But guess what? You're getting a house for free. And as long as you're reinvesting that money or keeping money for maintenance, you'll be fine. Another thing I tell people, don't go for older properties. Go for something newer. Go for something that's 5 years and younger because guess what? You won't need to do any maintenance on that property. If you buy a townhouse, what have you really got at risk?
Greg Mann is here. If you have any questions, 321-339-1055. I'm concerned about the stock market. You're concerned about your 401k. I really think this is a good way to make some money or not lose all of your money in real estate. And you have a place that's rented out, and you're making money monthly, all the while your investment is going up. Another thing, though, Greg, some of these people who have these investment properties, they rent it out a lot, but also it can be their second home at times as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we have a lot of people that do that.